Russia charges Ukraine with a drone strike in Moscow. Let's go on to Russia, where the Defense Ministry has charged Ukraine with nocturnal drone attacks on Moscow. According to Russia, 2 drones were destroyed by electronic warfare, while 1 was shot down. One of the city's airports was briefly closed down by the attacks. The Russian Navy will receive 30 new battleships this year, according to President Putin. Steve Rosenberg, our editor for Russia, has this information. An explosion at an office complex happened in Moscow very early in the morning. Russia claims to have shot down 3 drones that were aiming at the capital, 2 of which crashed into buildings. Fortunately, nobody was murdered. Moscow holds Ukraine responsible for the strike, although Kiev has said nothing about it. At the time, Vladimir Putin was not in Moscow. Instead, he spent Russia's Navy Day in St. Petersburg. A procession of ships was being inspected by the commander-in-chief on the river. Although Russia's conflict in Ukraine has not gone as planned, Kremlin propaganda never misses a chance to stir up national pride and portray Russia as a powerful nation. Our sailors are giving everything they have to the cause of Russia, fighting bravely and with great courage, just as our forefathers did. The crucial term is ancestors. The current ruling class tries to foster a love for the motherland by making references to historical heroes and Russian history. When a battle from the 16th century was reenacted outside of Moscow, where the army of Tsar Ivan the Terrible routed southern invaders, a similar attitude could be witnessed. Russians are being taught more and more that they have an illustrious and triumphant past. Russians, according to the event's organizers, may learn from this conflict how to triumph in modern times. In Russia right now, it seems as though the past rules over the present. This is a nation that continuously uses the past to defend its present behavior and present it as reasonable and moral. They shout, "Russians forward," as the following combat is acted out. Russian fist fighting is a traditional sport that sends a clear message: Russians want to win. The Sumy building in the northern Ukrainian city of Sumy was struck by a rocket, resulting in 1 fatality and 5 injuries. Images from the emergency services of Ukraine depict the harm done to what has been called an educational facility.